You start your fitness journey fired up and full of hope. There's a spark in your eyes, a sense of possibility in every step as you walk into the gym for the first time. You imagine the results you'll achieve, the strength you'll build, and the transformation that lies ahead. You're ready to work hard, determined to give it your all. Every warm-up feels like a step closer to your goals, and you promise yourself you won't hold back. You push yourself in the gym, grinding through endless sets and reps, convinced that more effort equals more results. You sweat, you struggle, and you keep adding more, thinking that sheer willpower is the key to success. But after months, your progress stalls. The numbers on the bar barely move. The excitement you once felt starts to fade, replaced by frustration and confusion. Meanwhile, others seem to do less and still get stronger. They laugh between sets, lift lighter weights, and somehow keep making gains. You wonder, am I not working hard enough? Is there something I'm missing? Or is it just not meant for me? Is something wrong with me? Why does it feel like the harder I try, the less I move forward? The temptation is to double down, add more exercises, more sets, more days. You think maybe you just need to outwork everyone else, to push even harder. This is the more is better fallacy, the belief that piling on volume guarantees results. It's easy to fall into this trap, thinking that if you're not exhausted, you're not improving. But your body isn't a calculator. It's a complex system that needs time and resources to adapt. Muscles, joints, and even your mind need recovery to grow stronger. Pushing past your recovery limits doesn't speed up progress. It halts it, leading to burnout, plateaus, and even injury. Instead of moving forward, you end up stuck or even going backward. The real secret, doing the right amount for you, enough to trigger growth, but not so much you can't recover. It's about finding your personal balance, not copying someone else's routine. Smart training is about chasing progress, not just fatigue. It's about celebrating small wins, tracking your journey, and making adjustments along the way. When you shift your mindset from more is better to better is better, everything changes. Let's explore how this new approach can unlock your true potential and transform your fitness journey. Meet Chris, a new lifter, eager to transform his body and prove himself in the gym. Like many beginners, he was inspired by the energy and camaraderie of his friends, who seemed to thrive on pushing themselves to the limit. Chris dove headfirst into hardcore, high-volume workouts with his friends, believing that more effort and more time would guarantee faster results. 2-hour gym sessions, endless exercises, and total exhaustion became their daily routine. The gym was a battleground, and every day was a test of willpower and endurance. But while his friends made some gains and celebrated their achievements, Chris felt constantly sore, drained, and stuck at the same weights week after week. No matter how hard he pushed, progress seemed out of reach. Frustrated and on the verge of giving up, Chris decided to try something radical. He cut his workout time in half, even though it went against everything he'd been told. He focused on just a few key compound lifts, like squats and deadlifts, and stopped chasing exhaustion for its own sake. Instead, he prioritized quality over quantity. Chris started chasing small, consistent improvements. An extra rep here, a little more weight there. He tracked his progress and celebrated every tiny win. Suddenly, he had more energy, slept better, and felt excited to return to the gym. His body finally had time to recover and grow. Chris looked forward to training, and his strength shot up faster than ever before. He was finally breaking through his old plateaus. Meanwhile, his friends hit frustrating plateaus and complained of constant aches and pains, wondering why their hard work wasn't paying off. Chris was doing less, but progressing faster. He realized that smart training beats just working harder every time. The difference? Chris respected his own recovery capacity. While his friends kept grinding themselves down, he listened to his body and gave it what it needed. Chris found the sweet spot for growth, enough challenge to improve, but not so much that he burned out. He learned that more isn't always better. Better is better. It's not about how much you do, but how well you do it. Individual recovery matters more than any one-size-fits-all plan. What works for one person might not work for another, and Chris embraced this truth. That's the principle that changed everything for him, and it could change everything for you, too. Chris discovered the importance of volume tolerance, the amount of training your body can handle and recover from. Think of it as your body's stress budget. Every set is a withdrawal. Withdraw too much, and you get fatigue, not growth. Everyone's budget is different, shaped by genetics, sleep, nutrition, stress, and experience. Beginners have a low tolerance. Copying a pro's routine is a recipe for burnout. More volume isn't always better, especially early on. Once you've provided enough stimulus, extra sets just add fatigue, not results. The key, find your own optimal dose, not someone else's. Chris's friends did marathon workouts, 20 sets for chest alone, chasing every angle. By the end, their energy and form suffered, and most sets became junk volume. They spent hours in the gym, but much of it didn't drive real progress. Chris, meanwhile, focused on a few compound lifts. Just 11 sets, all high quality. He was fresh, focused, and able to push for real progress each session. Less time, better results. The difference? Chris prioritized intensity and progression, not just volume. That shift unlocked steady, sustainable gains. Muscle growth doesn't happen in the gym. It happens when you rest. Training breaks muscle down. Recovery builds it back stronger. Think of your recovery capacity as a glass of water. Pour out too much, and you're left empty. Excessive training just creates a mess your body has to clean up before it can grow. Sleep is your supercharger. 7 to 9 hours a night fuels growth and repair. Nutrition matters too. Protein rebuilds muscle. Carbs restore energy. Without enough rest and food, even the best program fails. Chris improved his sleep and nutrition alongside his smarter training. The result? Faster recovery, better gains. Training smarter means recovering smarter too. Over months, the difference between Chris and his friends was clear. His friends' progress spiked early, then flatlined. They hit a plateau, stuck at the same weights. Their bodies couldn't keep up with the constant overload. Chris's progress was steady and consistent. No dramatic spikes, but no stalls either. Every week he added a little more weight or a rep. His training log became a source of motivation. The lesson? Long-term progress comes from repeatable, sustainable training. Strength training is a marathon, not a sprint. By not overwhelming his system, Chris built a solid foundation for lifelong gains. Smart training isn't flashy, but it works. How can you avoid the more is better trap? In the world of fitness, it's easy to think that piling on more sets, more reps, and more weight is the fastest way to progress. But the truth is, smarter training beats harder training every time. If you want real, lasting results, you need a plan that's tailored to you, not just a generic routine. Become a scientist of your own body. Pay attention to how you respond to different exercises, volumes, and intensities. Your body is unique, and what works for someone else might not work for you. Track your training. Count hard-working sets per muscle group each week. This helps you see patterns, spot plateaus, and make informed adjustments instead of guessing. For beginners, 10 to 15 sets per muscle group is plenty. You don't need to exhaust yourself to make progress. In fact, doing too much too soon can actually slow you down or lead to injury. Focus on progressive overload. Aim to beat your last performance, not just get tired. This could mean adding a rep, increasing the weight, or improving your form. Small wins add up over time. Small, steady improvements drive long-term growth. Consistency is more important than intensity. Celebrate every bit of progress, no matter how minor it seems. Prioritize recovery. Get quality sleep. Eat enough protein and calories. Your muscles grow when you rest, not just when you train. Don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep and proper nutrition. Listen to your body. Constant soreness or fatigue means you may need less volume. Rest is not a setback. It's a crucial part of the process. Adjust your plan if you're feeling run down. As you get stronger, you can slowly add more sets, but do it gradually. Rushing to increase volume can backfire. Let your progress guide you, not your ego. Adjust based on your results, not someone else's plan. Your journey is personal and your progress should reflect your own goals and needs. Training less isn't lazy, it's strategic. Sometimes doing less allows you to recover better and come back stronger for your next session. Build a system you can sustain for years, not just weeks. The best results come from routines you can stick with, not quick fixes or crash programs. Try these strategies, listen to your body, and watch your progress take off. Remember, fitness is a marathon, not a sprint. Train smarter, not just harder, and unlock your true potential. Your blueprint for smarter gains starts now. Make every workout count.